your life right now. You're feeling stuck in your career. You're feeling stuck in the relationships you're in. Start looking at some small things that you can start possibly removing or walking away from, so you can make way in the future. We're not we're playing chess. Getting unstuck is like playing chess.
Yeah.
There's going to be some moves you make along the way that might not make sense, might not pan out, but you just got to trust the process.
Dude, what you just said, you can't walk into what God is calling you to while refusing to let go of what he's called you out of. Too often, I think we stay with that thing we're called out of because it feels good, we feel comfortable, and we don't want to leave it. But three things I thought of, there's a lot of things I thought of, actually, you know me, I reflect on everything. But you said, so here, my first thought was, if you have something you feel called to do, especially a beneficial thing, a growth-minded thing, God gave that to you for a reason. And then, like you said, think of your future self has already accomplished that. And then also think of the third part of this. One day there is a judgment day, and God's going to call on you and ask you what you're accountable for your life, not what your wife did that made you feel a certain type of way, not your job made you feel disrespected, none of that stuff. What you did, what you control, where you can control. And then David Goggins talks about if there could be a blueprint of him saying this is who I called you to be. Did you match that? Did you come close to that? And I think that can be tough, man. I think that's like, you think about those callings, that stuff happened for a reason. And you added a different layer to that when you said your future self has accomplished that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it gives a sense of response. It almost makes you feel more responsible,
Yeah.
like for where you're at currently. Like it makes you gain more responsibility of the choices that you make now.
Huge.
Because if you know that your future self has it already, and you continue to stay stuck, it's a choice at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't win the lottery. Joey, I don't think you won the lottery. Paul, I don't think you won
Definitely
the
not.
lottery. Like,
No.
like where I'm at in life isn't because I won the lottery. It's not. I used to think that way. Oh, he's just where he is because, he's got the it factor. No, I created the it factor. That's how you have to look at it. Like you have to create that in your life. Like I know there's people that will be listening and they'll be like, "Man, that all sounds nice." But it's reality. It's reality. And it's not easy getting unstuck. Like I can sit here and talk about it because I have the experience. I'm not talking about like it's easy. Getting unstuck took a lot of big decisions, a lot of one choices a day.
Yeah.
Right? Like Joey just shared, like he's 8 days into his fitness journey. 8 days. And he has a decision, a choice to make tomorrow. Is he going to stay on that fitness journey? Like Paul has a decision tomorrow. Is he going to continue to refine his life so that he can continue to become the version of himself that is necessary for today?
Mm-hmm.
And Fred is responsible tomorrow for making that one decision to continue to build whatever he's building. We all have that responsibility. And, I think that a lot of people just have to take that smack in the face too.
Yeah.
And understand, like, we all have a responsibility to make our choices.
Absolutely.
Ownership.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you said you have to create it. There's a conversation that you and I had one day when I was sitting in your office. We were talking different books, and I was talking about this community, and you're like, how did you get, we were talking about, I don't even know if I told you this community first. I think I told you we had a group of guys that meet in Zoom calls. We talk about different things, talk about growth, hold each other accountable. You're like, how'd you find that group of people? I'm like, you got to create it, man. And that's what we've
Literally.
created here. Like literally, I said, like, you got to create it. So, and that's what we've got here. And like you being a part of this is huge too, dude. Like, so someone listening to this and you're saying like, oh, cool, bro, easier said than done. I can't just leave my group of friends. You don't have to, right? You can just add into it. Like slowly you can make different decisions if you want, but there is a community. There's plenty of online communities. I'm obviously biased to this one, but there's one right here that can help you out if you feel like you're growing out of a season and you're ready to step into the next one, but you want people to hold you accountable. You want people to help you get there. Fred's got plenty of experience. Joey does. I mean, I do as well. And the guys in our community do too. There's so many different people you can lead into here. You just have to create it, and you have to have that ownership and accountability and that willingness to take that first step.
Yeah.